Hello guys, welcome back to Cinematic Venom, and you know what time it is? Back to Curious Cat. Favorite PewDiePie video? Favorite PewDiePie video is either Congratulations, or the Jacksepticeye roast, or even the bottle flip that he did with Jack. Favorite John Candy movie? I mean, do cameos count? I love Spaceballs. I've actually never seen Uncle Buck. I know, don't shoot me. Home Alone is a great one. I'll probably go, if you count cameos, I don't think I've actually seen, I think Spaceballs is the only one where he's a main character that I've seen. Probably Little Shop of Horrors. What do you think of this trailer for the new Adam Sandler film?
Melvin, brother of the Joker. 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 Melvin, brother of the Joker.
You guys think you're so funny. Watch Fart Breakfast. What?
Morning already?
Wasted that banana. This is the longest 2.5 minutes of my life. Is that literally the end? That was awful. It was just him being weird and eating breakfast, and based on the title, I was waiting for the punchline. He farts, which would have been dumb, but it would have been something. Do you play any musical instruments? No, I'd love to learn the guitar though. What musical artists have you seen live? Tom Stockdale. Pretty much it. Never been to a concert. Pizza or meatloaf? Pizza, easy. What's wrong with Internet Explorer? Have you used it? Do you have Adobe Creative Cloud? Nope. I can't use Adobe, I'm not that smart. Do you like the anime My Hero Academia? Never seen it. If you had $10,000, what will you do with it? I don't even know what, the price of things are. We need a house, man. But 10,000 isn't gonna do it. Nice holiday. Car. Favorite kind of taco and burger? I don't like tacos. Burgers. Lots of beef, lots of cheese, bacon. Ooh, throw egg in a burger, man. It's delicious. Aliens or Terminator 2 Judgment Day? It always goes back and forth. As of right now, I'll say T2, but it is so close. Do you have Bitcoin? No. Favorite meme? I don't really have a favorite meme. Do people have favorite memes? Do you like Bored James or Shane Dawson's documentary series like Mind of Jake Paul or Conspiracy series with Shane Dawson? That seems really weird. Do you like this one series by James Rolfe or a completely different series? Bored James, I've only actually seen a couple of episodes. I need to watch them all. I've not seen the Mind of Jake Paul documentary. I do want to see it because I like Shane Dawson. The Conspiracy Theory series pisses me off because I just conspiracy theories are fun to poke fun at, and I find them entertaining to see how batshit insane they are and hear them. But Shane believes a lot of them, and that's the frustrating bit. Mac and cheese or salad? It's mac and cheese, not in, but mac and cheese. Do you like fan films? If they're good. Can you do a video with Quinton Reviews and Minty Comedic Arts? I don't know who either of those are. Maybe. Do you like the East Rail 177 trilogy? Not seen it. Thoughts on the Johnny English movies? Not seen it. I know, it's shocking. I've not seen Johnny English. Captain America or Superman? Superman. Just not a Marvel fan. Not a superhero fan, really. Marry, fuck, murderize. Hellboy, Doug Walker, some dude behind the dumpster who has a bunch of half-eaten Twinkies. Okay, well, I've never seen Hellboy. I know what he looks like, though. I'd kill the dude behind the dumpster. I'd fuck Doug and nick his wallet. I guess I'd marry Hellboy. I mean, no one's gonna mess with you if you married a Hellboy. Can a film with 2 bad acts be saved by a good third act? Also, can that be considered a good film? I guess, because I think it works the other way around. Like Repo Men, I thought was an excellent movie until the third act. Not necessarily the third act, just the ending ruined the whole film for me. So I guess technically it can work the other way around. I don't know if it can be considered a good film if 2/3 of it sucks though. Favorite Martin Scorsese film? Goodfellas. PS, not sure if I heard it right, but I believe I read that you were a dad. Same here. I believe becoming a parent can be a humbling experience and allows us to reflect upon ourselves and our aspirations/interactions in many ways. Best wishes for you and your family today, tomorrow, and every day that will follow, sir. I never know what to say because I get so many of these in DMs and stuff. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm a father of 2, and it honestly is the most rewarding experience, and it does bring you down to earth and make you appreciate life a lot more, and it definitely does change your personality for the better. Favorite / best Eminem song? I have trouble because Stan really blew my mind when I was a kid, but Rap God is just fucking ridiculous lyrically. My favorite Eminem song is actually Stronger Than I Was. It helped me through a heartbreak, and I think it's beautifully written, relatable, really powerful. Before that, it was White America, but Stronger Than I Was, I just have that personal connection with it. Hi there, new sub, because the doc of course, but I love your Curious Cat vids. Thanks, Kip. Have you seen any of Mother's Basement on YouTube? Probably not. He's an anime reviewer. No, I haven't. He's got a new to the channel playlist full of his greatest hits and the vids that helped define and shape the channel. Will you make one of those, please? That's actually a sick idea, you know. I mean, I guess that should be like the channel trailer. I need a new channel trailer. Also, here's a plug if this makes it on video.
So, we got Clerks 2 coming up soon. That'll be the next video, but before we get to Clerks 2, I wanted to talk about the reason why Kevin Smith made Clerks 2.
First of all, Lava Lamp. Love you already.
It's spellbindingly inspirational and personal and wonderful.
I just want to say that I think you look a lot like the battle rapper, Ian Solomon. Like 10 years ago, Ian Solomon.
So this is a 3-disc set, this Clerks X 10th anniversary set. And it's got the movie, it's got a bunch of commentary tracks, it's got the first Sundance cut.
Alright, so this is like 20 plus minutes long, but guys, go check this guy out. I'll put the link in the description, but I already love your presentation style. Good stuff, man. Why so serious? I don't know. What was your sexual awakening? I mean, I did say, you know, guys can ask me questions about anything and I won't hold back. So here we go. I'm assuming you don't mean when I lost my virginity, because everyone has a sexual awakening before that. It's kind of the masturbation. And this part's, I guess, rated R, so if you're young... This is such a weird conversation now, man. I grew up a wrestling fan, and it's weird that this is the story here. So growing up, my dad never really taught me about sex or masturbation or anything like that. So basically, it was a couple years after it happened, but WWE had an event where 2 women, like one of them married the other one's dad just to spite her. It was a really stupid soap opera storyline, and then she said, oh, I'll divorce him if you give in. And they did this whole hotel room thing where she basically seduced her, and it was really well done. I must have been about 14 or 15 or something, and I was watching that, and it was so dragged out and long, and like I said, I didn't really know about masturbation at that age, which is obviously everyone else had done it long before then, but I just didn't know. And then I just got a sudden urge to grab and tug. I'm talking about this in a fucking video. I was like, oh, this feels nice. And then I've spoken to other guys had similar things, but basically I felt the feeling. I was like, huh? I broke it! Honestly, I was like, oh my god, what have I done? There was a mess everywhere. And, I cleaned myself up, and I was like, I am never doing that again. Like a week later. Thanks for the hard-hitting questions. Most offensive children's film you've ever seen? Do you mean offensive as in it genuinely was offensive, or it was so bad that I feel violated? I can't even, my mind's gone completely blank. I mean, Return to Oz was fucked up. I think kids were meant to see it, because the 80s just didn't care. I saw it as a kid. I turned out fine. Yeah, I guess Return to Oz, just how fucked up it is. Celebrity crushes. Growing up, it was Sarah Michelle Gellar because of my love for Buffy. Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. Now, Nev Campbell. Not Nev Campbell now. I've been watching the Scream movies again. Oh, she is just gorgeous. Jennifer Aniston's another one. Did you see Avengers Endgame? Nope. Stan Lee or Bob Kane? Bob Kane. The Office UK or US? Not seen either. Do you like to see Disney buying Nintendo? Are they buying Nintendo? You know, it wouldn't surprise me. If they are, maybe we'll finally get a Legend of Zelda movie. If you had a time machine, what time would you like to go back? Jesus' time, because then you'd finally know the truth. Because, there's enough historical evidence to know that Jesus was real, where you could go back and find out if he did have those powers. Either that or just medieval times. Do you like the YouTubers Jeremy Jahns? Don't really watch him. I find his style just boring. That's just me. Nothing against the guy. Chris Stuckman? Again, not really my thing. Or Movie Trivia Schmodown? Not seen it. Have you seen Angry Video Game Nerd Movie? Yes, I love it. Or Ashens and the Quest for the Game Child? No. Anime fan? No. Kazam or Shazam? I've not seen either. Thoughts on the Mandela effect? You know what? The only one I have is I was on a live stream and I was positive that Dawn French once hosted You've Been Framed, and the people in the chat were like, no, she didn't. She never did that. I have this memory And I looked it up, and apparently she didn't. That's fucked up, man. That's the only one I've really experienced. Do you think Halloween 2018 had too much comedy that ruins the suspense and tension? The comedy was noticeable. There was more comedy in it than other Halloween films. I don't think it dented it or ruined the tension. I thought it was well balanced, but I could see why someone might like think that the comedy takes away from it. Favorite Red Letter Media video, whether it's a Plinkett review, Half in the Bag, Best of the Worst, or anything else. Boyhood, brilliant. I don't really watch much of their stuff, but that one was just so funny. Favorite reviewers not formally affiliated with Channel Awesome and you're not close friends with. Then that rules out the only ones I watch. Favorite Looney Tunes, Daffy Duck. Yeah, I think I was always more Daffy than the others. Who are your comedy heroes? Jim Carrey, Rick Mayall, Robin Williams. Growing up, Adam Sandler was one. And now Daz Games. Can you listen to Jump by Van Halen? What is it with the enjoyment of asking me to listen to music on camera? I don't get it. Okay, yeah, I've heard that one before. Van Halen are pretty cool. Can you review a Star Trek film, please? I have never watched Star Trek in my life. The idea just bores the piss out of me, so I doubt it. You and Nonce? Yes. Can a bad protagonist ruin a film? Yes. If you can't root for your hero, and you don't even have to have a likable protagonist, if they're not even interesting, then it kind of fails. Like, Attack the Block is a perfect example where the heroes clearly weren't likable. They were clearly horrible people, but they were interesting, and that's what got you to like them. If you don't have an interesting protagonist, what's the point of the movie? What is the most surprising and most disappointing film? Disappointing, the number 23, I found really disappointing, but Jigsaw. Jigsaw is probably the most disappointing. Most surprising, I thoroughly enjoyed The Darkest Minds. A lot of people didn't. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. And that's the first one that comes to mind. Are there any movie reviews that pissed you off? Yes, obviously Nostalgia Critics one of Jack. That's the only one that really comes to mind, but I'm sure there must be more. My mind's just gone blank when I record these. I don't read these beforehand, man. Have you seen Donnie Darko? And if you have thoughts, yes, I really enjoyed Donnie Darko. Very weird, but weird in a good way. Name 3 of your favourite and least favourite third films in franchises. If we go through favourites first. Revenge of the Sith, Back to the Future 3, Toy Story 3. Least favourite, Halloween 3, I guess Terminator 3. I just realised Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 is fucking amazing, so that should have been in the first list. Friday the 13th, my mind's gone blank again, man. Favourite and least favourite M. Night Shyamalan film. Favourite's probably The Sixth Sense. Least favourite, I found The Village so boring. Favourite Nickelodeon shows, Drake and Josh, Keenan and Kel. I love Zoe 101. I don't care what people say, man. That shit was sick. Favourite Aardman movie, short, and TV show. The hell is Aardman? All of these are just overrated, man. It'd probably be The Wrong Trousers. I love Wallace and Gromit, but like Chicken Run is overrated. Arthur Christmas is just annoying. Just because my son had it on repeat, right? So I blame him. So yeah, the Wallace and Gromit. I love the show and the movie. I remember really liking. Favourite DreamWorks animated films? Either Shrek or Ants. Favourite celebrities you've met at cons? Danielle Harris was an absolute sweetheart. Mickey James was really nice. It'd probably be Danielle Harris though, to be fair. Favourite Disney villains? Gaston. You seen Roma? You asked this question in the last video. No, I haven't. Put a lot of blood, sweat and tears into this. Let me know what you make of it. Thanks. Okay, got a Vimeo link here. 38 minutes. Oh, this is Morgan.
I'm going to revisit any Star Wars movie. I'm going to see it the way I first saw them.
Okay, so he was in an episode of mine actually about 9 years ago, which is crazy. Yeah, go check out his work, man. Have you ever been to a country outside of England? I have been to France and America. France twice, actually. Do you like red hot chili peppers? Nah, too spicy. Have you seen the horror movie Hereditary from 2018? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Nope, I've still not seen it. Are there any 1001 movie reviews that you considered redoing? Not just because you changed your opinion on them, but because you wanted to try new jokes or use better equipment, e.g. Lord of the Rings or Raiders of the Lost Ark as a big milestone. Godfather Part 2 is one because I feel like if I find a copy with subtitles, because it wasn't just me who didn't have subtitles. Most of the review is me commenting that I don't know what they're saying. If I did, my opinion on the film might have been different. Raiders, I was happy with. I mean, I don't like the film. I do kind of want to give it another try because I do own the quadrilogy. Redoing they're the main 2 that I would consider redoing, I guess. Favorite Sesame Street Muppet? This is going to shock you. I've never watched Sesame Street, but I'll go with Elmo just because I know Elmo. I've been really enjoying these Curious Cat videos. Thank you, Anonymous. My questions are, do you watch Cinema Wins on YouTube? I've seen a few of theirs, but I just don't find it as entertaining as Cinema Sins. Do you have a favourite video of theirs? If you do, and is there a film you'd be interested in seeing them cover sometime in the future? Like I said, I don't really watch Cinema Wins that much. They've become one of my absolute favourite channels to watch on YouTube. Highly recommend them. It's not that I just don't want to hear people compliment films. Maybe it is. I don't know, I just end up watching Cinema Sins because I think people just shit on Cinema Sins unfairly. What's your general opinion on the first 2 Halloween movies? Well, I don't know what you mean. First 2, Rob Zombie's ones, they're Halloween 1 and 2, or the new one and its sequel. Nah, the 1978 one I think is a masterpiece, and the second one I do think is an underrated gem as well. Just not as good. 1v1, me no lube. Lube's for wimps. Bring it on. The butter is on my ass now. I'm waiting. Holler at me. Where'd you live? I'm on my way. Have you ever fallen down the stairs to the Benny Hill song? Can't say that I have. How many burgers have you fondled since you've made the last vid? I don't watch my videos over, so is this a joke from my last video that I've completely forgotten? Oh, because I say it's my favourite fast food thing. I don't think I've had one since then, actually. I might have just had one, haven't I? Is a thick liquid called a thickwid? I hate the term thick. She's looking thick. Do you have a license to sell hot dogs? No, PewDiePie does. I couldn't think of a decent enough question at first, but here I go. Have you ever watched the YouTube series known as Petscop? It's a creepy series based on the Let's Play format that tells a very dark and foreboding story. You should check it out when you've got time. There is 21 episodes out for it so far. From the real Andre... P.S. No, I cannot turn off and on. The switch is stuck like a dick caught in an elevated door. I hate when that happens. I've never heard of Petscop. I'll look into it. Did you see the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary about Spoonie on YouTube, or see the recent video of him getting arrested for crashing into a car after running a red light? No and no. And you sent the same question twice. Just click send question once. You don't need to do it twice. Are you vaccinated? No, I'm British. Is Eric vaccinated? No, he's adopted. Have you seen the Trip movie Tremors? And if you did, what did you think of it? It's so cheesy but nostalgic. It's great. Having seen the movie Tremors, and if you did, what did you think of it? Guys, you don't need to keep pressing it. How big is yo dick, bruh? Must be that massive. Fucking huge. That's when it's flaccid, mate. Thoughts on Southland Tales? Never seen it. After last night, I barely had my ass back at all. You're good, wink. I'll go easy on you next time. Now I won't. How much cake can a cake maker make in time to drink the ever-loving shit out of a milkshake? 2 ounces. Your documentary sucked almost as bad as your film reviews. How'd you like them apples? Thanks, Jimmy. I'm gonna close your channel again. And that's it. Sorry about if I'm like a bit groggy. It's like 1:45. Yeah, I'm literally charging the camera. That's how much I've been filming. So, you know, you guys are good. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, and I will see you next time.